So I wake up this morning, the last day of January, to hear that the government has backed down on trying to coerce, against their will, without informed consent of what's in the jabs, try to, stop their idea of trying to force hospital workers to get injected.
In England, we will remove all remaining domestic restrictions in law.
But what about all those who've already left? Yeah? And all the other industries like airlines and tourism and my industry, where you couldn't go and see anyone for months and months, and then small businesses shut down. I mean, what's the government going to do? How far are they going to back down? And I don't think they can compensate us, because they've wasted all the money. And it wasn't even taxpayers' money they wasted. They borrowed it off the Never Never for something that was no more lethal than the flu. Well, hey, look, at this point, either you figured out what's going on or you haven't. I mean, there's no point in these news updates anymore, is there? I'm going to switch up some breakfast this morning. I have a different one to usual. I think that's what switch up means. So I'm going to have a Special K with berries. Milk I keep down here because that's the coldest part of the van. I leave that window just slightly ajar even if the diesel heater's on. And spoon. Yes. Splendid. Oh, don't spill, don't tip. That's it, just perfectly wedged between the steering wheel and my gut. Look. No strings. There's the Cornish village of Marazion, and there's a little causeway, I think it's under the sea right now, mostly, but it connects to Saint Michael's Mount. I went to a very similar one in France near Saint Malo called Mont Saint-Michel. There's the town of Penzance, and you can't quite see Land's End there because it's just round the corner of that headland. Going through Penzance now. If there's somewhere to stop I will, but if not, there's no point. 9 till 4, 24 hours. That's not 24 hours, that's 7. So there's some, but that's between those dates. Oh, we are between those dates. Oh, no charge till 4 o'clock. That's interesting. Do I class as a commercial vehicle? I think so. Right. More small print. God, that's hard. There you go. Bastards. So this is Penzance, just for the record. And then whipping over to the other side. There's Marazion, Saint Michael's Mount, and eventually down to the Lizard Peninsula. There, oh yeah, we can just see it. Oh, sunny day today. Very low sun in January.
next right onto Northcliffe, then turn right onto 4th Street.
Whatever. Some more lovely narrow lanes there just to deter camper vans. A wonderful thing. I'm looking for some Stone Age monuments, some monoliths. Oh yes, the Cornish Ancient Sites Protection Network. This beautiful circle of stones between Penzance and Land's End is called the Mary Maidens. Met this local lady he's down Shep, who knows what these stones are all about.
Well, I wouldn't claim that, but these are called the Mary Maidens.
Yeah.
And the legend is that they were dancing on the Sabbath, and the two pipers were in the fields over the road, and they were all turned to stone.
Sabbath sounds a bit Christian to me.
Yes,
I think these things are older than Christian.
Yeah, well, the Mary Maidens, or the Maiden Stones, we think now is a corruption of Don's Mayans, which just means those stones.
In Cornish.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The Gunrith stone down there in the corner of the other field,
Yeah.
they all line up. If you read Hamish, my friend Hamish's book, it tells you all about the ley lines and how everything lines up.
Are we on the Saint Michael Leyline here?
Pardon?
Are we on the Saint Michael? I thought so,
we are,
yeah.
Yes. The Michael and Mary lines cross each other. I don't know if you know.
I was following it for a bit earlier on this year, yeah.
And there's the the entrance to Tregifian burial chamber is down the road here on the left. It is only the entrance though.
Yeah.
The chamber itself was in that field where the Gunrith stone is, and the Victorians built the road through it. So yeah, it has all been excavated now, but you can still go into the entrance. And the story is that many years ago, people on coming home, wending their drunken way home, often fell asleep down in the entrance of the burial chamber for the night, you know, because it kept you dry.
Well, yeah, any port in a storm, I can imagine the sou'westers get a bit strong sometimes.
I've been tempted myself and I've been caught in the rain, I can tell you. But these stones, I mean, there's 19 of them. They were re-erected. Whether there was a stone in the centre, I don't know. There is a stone in the centre of the stones on the other side of St Berrien, Boscanowen, or Boscanoon, however you want to say.
Yeah.
That is a lovely stone circle, and that's got a hedge all the way around it. It's lovely and private. But that has a standing stone in the middle of its circle, and that's just off the A30.
Right.
But these are, well, they predate the pyramids by...
Oh, they must be 4,000 years old. Oh, more than the pyramids. That's 6,000 years then.
As old as people think.
Pyramids are about 5,000 years old, aren't they?
Yeah, they're Neolithic.
Neolithic, yeah.
And we think now, there's lots of theories as to what they were for, but we think now they may have had an astrological meaning.
I think so. It's measurement of stars and planets, moons,
like
that kind of thing. Yeah, it's a calendar,
for crop
for
planting. And something like that.
Yeah.
That's what we think now.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Exactly.
This is my mad Romanian rescue dog.
Oh. And those of you who met me will know that there is a discussion off camera, and all I can say on YouTube is, yeah, that lady has figured it out almost as soon as it started.